Ethan Gray, the billionaire nobody recognized in casual clothes, looked up from his thoughts. He'd come to the small roadside café copyright to escape the noise of boardrooms, numbers, and the world that constantly demanded something from him. He had planned on a quiet meal, just a plate of fries and a moment of silence. But nothing, absolutely nothing, prepared him for the sight of the little girl standing there with hopeful, hungry eyes. Her small hand held tightly on to the fingers of a woman, a thin, tired, yet trying her hardest to smile. In that moment, everything paused. This, right here, this was the hook life throws at you when you least expect it. If you're watching this, don't forget to like the video and subscribe here, because stories like this remind us that kindness still changes lives, even when no one is watching. Ethan blinked, unsure if he heard correctly. The mother tugged her daughter gently, embarrassed, whispering, "Mia, sweetheart, don't bother the man." But the girl looked up again, her eyes bright even though her clothes were warm. "Mummy said we can't order fries today, but they smell so good, a broken bar, I just wanted one." The mother's face flushed with shame. "I'm so sorry, sir. She's been hungry for a while. We'll leave." Ethan pushed his plate slightly toward them. "No," he said softly. "Please, sit." The woman hesitated, pride and desperation wrestling in her eyes. "I didn't mean to intrude," she murmured. "We were just a broken bar passing by." "Sit," Ethan repeated gently. And for the first time that day, the woman accepted something she usually refused: help. As they sat, Ethan studied them quietly. The mother, Anna, had the kind of exhaustion that didn't come from a day's work, but from life's constant battles. Her fingers trembled slightly as she wiped her daughter's face, trying to hide how hungry she actually was. She kept pushing the fries toward Mia, not touching a single one herself. "You're not eating?" Ethan asked. "I'm not hungry," she replied automatically. But her eyes betrayed her. Without a word, Ethan signaled a waiter. "Bring 3 full meals. Anything you have hot." Anna froze. "No, please sir, that's too much." "We can't accept her." "You didn't ask," Ethan said gently. "I'm offering." "Let me." For a moment, she looked like she might cry, but she nodded. When the food arrived, Mia ate like she hadn't seen a meal in days. Ethan watched the mother discreetly push pieces of her portion onto Mia's plate even though Anna herself was starving. It hit him harder than any business failure ever had, the strength of a mother who breaks quietly so her child doesn't have to. He cleared his throat. "If you don't mind me asking, a broken bar, what's been going on?" Anna hesitated, then finally spoke. "I lost my job 3 months ago. The company downsized, and I was at the bottom of the list. Rent's behind. I've been doing whatever small work I can find." "Butte broken bar," her voice cracked. "Everything just go to broken bar, too heavy." Ethan listened, and not as a billionaire, but as a human. "We've been staying at a shelter," she continued. "I didn't want to, but Mia needs a roof. I've been applying everywhere, but without childcare, no one wants to take me. And today I didn't even have enough for fries." She tried to laugh, but it turned into a sob she quickly swallowed. Ethan leaned back, his chest tight. He'd spent his whole life building an empire, climbing ladders, making money, but here, right in front of him, was a woman fighting battles far harder than any he ever faced. "You know," he said softly, "sometimes life closes every door because you're meant to walk through a new one." Anna forced a small smile. "I hope so." "Hope," he said, "is the start. The rest a broken bar, sometimes you just need a hand." Mia looked at him with a fry halfway to her mouth. "Mummy says hands can be heavy to accept." Ethan smiled. "Well, mine's pretty light." After lunch, Ethan insisted on walking them to the shelter. The building was old, crowded, and had a line of people waiting just to get inside. Ethan felt something twist in his chest when he saw Anna thank the volunteers for letting her stay just one more night. Mia hugged him. "Thank you for sharing your fries, sir." He knelt to her level. "Thank you for asking." That night, Ethan couldn't sleep. He kept seeing Mia's little smile, Anna's trembling hands, and the shelter that clearly wasn't safe or stable for a child. He'd built skyscrapers, hospitals, and tech hubs, but he had never stopped to witness the quiet suffering happening just across the street from his success. and he decided this would not be one of those moments he forgot. The next morning, he returned to the shelter and not as Ethan the guy in jeans, but Ethan Gray, the billionaire CEO of Gray Industries. The staff panicked. The manager nearly dropped his clipboard. And Anna Brokenbar, she stared at him like she was seeing a stranger. "Sir?" she whispered. "What are you doing here?" Ethan smiled softly. "I have a business proposal." She blinked. "Are Broken Bar Business a broken bar?" He nodded. "I'm opening a community outreach program. Jobs with flexible hours. On-site childcare, training. Everything that helps parents get back on their feet. And I'd like you to be the first hire." Anna shook her head in disbelief. "Why me?" "Because," Ethan said, "I've seen how hard you fight for your daughter. I've seen your strength. And strength like that I want in my company." Tears spilled from her eyes. "But I don't deserve you." "You deserve more than life has given you," he said. "Let me help change that." Mia ran up, hugging her mother's legs. "Mommy, we got a job." Anna laughed through tears. "Yes, baby, a broken bar we did. And a home," Ethan added gently. "Company housing for employees. Fully furnished. You both move in today." Anna covered her mouth, her shoulders shaking. Years of struggle cracked open into relief. Later, as they walked toward the car, Mia slipped her hand into Ethan's and whispered, "Sierra Broken Bar, can we still share fries sometimes?" Ethan laughed. "Any time you want." And in that moment, the billionaire realized something he'd forgotten long ago. Wealth wasn't meant to build walls. It was meant to build bridges. That day, Anna started a new life. That year, hundreds of single parents found jobs through the program she helped build. And every Friday, like clockwork, Ethan, Anna, and Mia sat at the same café. Copyright A Broken Bar, sharing fries and laughter like a family that life stitched together by pure chance. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like this video and subscribe, because sometimes the smallest moments of a shared plate of freaks lead to the biggest changes.